I'm Margaret Love, Executive Director of the Valle Crucis Conference Center. Let's be real here. This year has been incredibly hard for all of us. Conference and retreat centers have been decimated by the COVID pandemic. Valle Crucis lost 100% of group revenue from March 15th through mid-June and has lost 90% of conference and retreat business well into 2021. Cancellations have taken over $250,000 from our projected income. When the shutdown hit, we immediately laid off all hourly staff and said goodbye to one full-time staff member, turned off everything we could, from lights to internet, and started praying and getting creative. We changed the way we did business. We set up a little country store selling mostly non-perishable foods and supplies we had in stock. We invited local produce growers to participate. We asked for help, and y'all delivered. Friends from all over contributed both large and small amounts. We raised nearly $100,000 in donations in the spring, which has enabled us to keep treading, even while continuing to endure group cancellations. We were grateful to host the North American Academy of Piping and Drumming in their 50th year at a third of their usual numbers, masked and safely distanced. We've held bake sales. We've sold pimento cheese and chicken salad. Our neighbors from Holy Cross have been incredibly generous, both with donations and with bringing us business. We are collaborating with community organizations to host students and families in transitions in the fall. We're planning a major fundraiser for January. We've cut corners, sliced budgets, and trimmed the fat from every ounce of our expenses. Nevertheless, despite all this creativity, we are still looking at a nearly $80,000 shortfall from our operating budget. Our reserves are eaten up, and we are starting to think about contingency plans for early 2021. Yet, for us, the theme of 2020 is not loss. It isn't grief, though there has been some of that, as we've had to lay aside renovation plans and thoughts of growing our ministry for the moment. It isn't even uncertainty, though of course, like so many people around the world, we have been living with gut-wrenching anxiety since March. No, the theme is hope. We are hopeful that a new season is upon us. We find joy in the most beautiful autumn we've seen in the high country. We've discovered new wells of creativity and new ways of living into our ministry of hospitality. We've also forged and strengthened powerful new connections with people who recognize this thin place, a spiritual home for so many, as worthy of sustenance through a difficult time. Show your support at vcconferences.org/giving. And thank you, more than anything, for giving us hope.